Welcome, stargazers and science enthusiasts, to our latest episode of Night Sky News. In today's special January 2024 edition, we're diving deep into a groundbreaking revelation from the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. Our topic, JWST, rules out most likely culprit for crisis in cosmology. Get ready to journey through the cosmos as we unravel the mysteries of the universe. This presentation is supported through a partnership with BetterHelp. Greetings, and welcome to the January 2024 edition of Night Sky News, hosted by me, Dr. Becky Smithhurst, an astrophysicist. In this program, we'll discuss the celestial events to watch for in the upcoming weeks and review the latest developments in space news. Today's episode features discussions on new findings from the James Webb Space Telescope, which have intensified the cosmological debate known as the Hubble tension. We'll also cover NASA's successful access to the OSIRIS-REx capsule and highlight key revelations from the recent American Astronomical Society meeting, including the discovery of an enormous ring-like galaxy structure. You'll find markers in this video to navigate directly to any of these stories, and links to the scientific papers we discuss are provided in the video description for your convenience. So without further delay, let's begin our cosmic journey by gazing upwards at the night sky. In January, try to spot Saturn in the western sky shortly after sunset. This planet should be visible globally for approximately an hour, but spotting it requires a clear horizon or an elevated position due to its low position in the sky. However, catch a glimpse while you can, as Saturn will soon be too close to the Sun from our earthly perspective. By early February, the planet will be lost in the bright sunset light, continuing its orbit behind the Sun until it reappears in the morning sky around the end of April. For those who prefer stargazing in the morning, on January 27, there's an exciting opportunity to witness a conjunction of Mercury and Mars just before sunrise. A conjunction occurs when two celestial bodies appear close together from our viewpoint on Earth. In this instance, Mercury and Mars will appear to align in their orbits, being only about 0.2 degrees apart, which is roughly the width of a pencil held at arm's length. So, if the skies are clear in the next few nights, take the opportunity to observe these fascinating celestial events. Holding your little finger at arm's length, Mercury and Mars should appear extremely close together during their conjunction. If you have binoculars or a telescope, you'll likely be able to see both planets simultaneously within the same field of view. However, a clear horizon is necessary, as they will be situated quite low in the sky, amidst the glow of the approaching sunrise, which could make them appear fainter. This event may not be ideal for observers in northerly latitudes. In winter, the ecliptic, the apparent path of the Sun and planets across the sky, has a shallow angle, causing the planets to not rise very high before the Sun does. Conversely, in more southerly latitudes, this angle is steeper, allowing Mars and Mercury to rise higher before sunrise, making them easier to observe. However, they will only be visible for about 45 minutes, so the viewing window is quite short. If you happen to miss this event, it's still worth being up early, as Venus, the brightest object in the night sky after the Moon, will be prominently visible just above the conjunction of Mars and Mercury. Following the Sun and the Moon, Venus is the next brightest object in the sky, making it much easier to spot. It sits higher in the sky, allowing for longer visibility, and it won't be obscured by the sunrise's glow like Mercury and Mars. If you're still uncertain whether you're observing Venus, the morning of February 7 offers a special viewing opportunity. On this date, a slender crescent moon affectionately termed my beloved toenail moon will be near Venus about an hour before sunrise. With the waning crescent moon in the morning sky, this indicates that the new moon phase is approaching, which will occur on February 9th. The days around the new moon provide the darkest skies of the month, making them ideal for astrophotography. If you're interested in trying this out, I'll link to one of my previous videos with tips for photographing the night sky in the video description, especially helpful for beginners. Looking ahead to mid-February, around Valentine's Day, there's another notable event. Jupiter will be aligning with the Moon on the 14th E. This pairing will be visible worldwide in the western sky from sunset for a few hours. Around midnight, once you've located Jupiter and the Moon, try looking directly upward from there. See if you can spot the Pleiades star cluster, often referred to as a mini version of the Plough, or the Big Dipper constellation. To the naked eye, it may appear somewhat fuzzy, which is due to the combined glow of thousands of stars that are too faint to individually discern. If you happen to have binoculars, whether you've used them for a concert, birdwatching, or sports, Valentine's Day is an excellent occasion to bring them out. With binoculars, you may be able to spot Jupiter's moons or the thousands of stars within the Pleiades cluster. Now, shifting gears from stargazing to a different important topic, let's discuss something that is still considered somewhat taboo: mental health. There are numerous ways to support your mental well-being. For me, spending time in nature under the stars provides a reset and a fresh perspective, particularly after extended screen time. However, there are challenges that a stargazing session cannot address. This is where therapy becomes invaluable. Thanks to therapy, I've acquired valuable tools to manage my anxiety and navigate the thoughts and emotions that contribute to it. This message is in partnership with BetterHelp, a service that simplifies the process of connecting with a therapist, making it convenient for individuals with busy lives. BetterHelp's platform operates online, allowing for remote therapy sessions that can easily fit into your lifestyle. By answering a few questions, BetterHelp can match you with a qualified therapist in under 48 hours in most cases. If for any reason you find that your connection with the therapist isn't ideal, you can switch to another therapist at no additional cost. If you've been considering therapy but haven't had the opportunity to prioritize your mental health, I encourage you not to delay any longer. You can find a link to betterhelp.com/Becky in the video description below. Clicking this link not only supports this channel, but also entitles you to a 10% discount on your first month with BetterHelp. In the realm of astronomy and astrophysics, the arrival of January signifies a significant event, the annual American Astronomical Society Winter Meeting, commonly referred to as AAS. This year marked the 243-year meeting, where approximately 3,000 of my fellow researchers gathered in New Orleans to discuss their latest findings. Unfortunately, I couldn't attend this year, and it felt like the majority of my colleagues did, leading to some major FOMO, fear of missing out. If you're curious about what a day at AAS is like, PhD students contributing to the Astrobytes website created a daily blog, which I'll provide a link to in the video description below for your perusal. What this event means for the field of astrophysics as a whole is the unveiling of a wealth of new research findings, many of which are either presented or announced for the first time. Some of these findings are even disseminated through press releases, making their way into mainstream media coverage. Additionally, all the abstracts from the talks delivered at the conference are cataloged in the Astrophysics Data System, a DS which can be thought of as the Google for astrophysics research. Among the research presented at AAS, one piece that garnered substantial attention in the media and was shared by many of you online was the discovery of a colossal megastructure. The astronomical discovery in question involves a collection of galaxies that has earned the moniker the Big Ring. This research, presented by Lopez and their collaborators, has not yet been formally published in a scientific paper. However, it's worth noting that the same research group had previously published a paper in 2022, unveiling the discovery of another massive structure referred to as the Giant Arc. If you're interested in delving deeper into the details, I've included a link to the paper on the discovery of the Giant Arc in the video description below. The methodology employed to identify these colossal structures is quite ingenious. The galaxies that constitute these structures are often faint and located at considerable distances. However, the gas within these galaxies still has a significant impact on the light emanating from background objects that are much brighter, such as quasars hosting supermassive black holes in distant galaxies. These quasars can outshine all the combined starlight from the galaxies in question. The light from these quasars traverses through the foreground galaxies within the megastructure, and as it does, light at a very specific color or wavelength gets absorbed by elements like magnesium within the gas. This absorption leaves a distinctive mark on the light spectrum, manifesting as a gap at a specific color or wavelength. However, as this light continues its journey towards us through the expanding universe, it undergoes redshifting, causing it to stretch and shift toward longer, redder wavelengths. Consequently, the gap in the light spectrum also shifts, becoming more pronounced at a longer, redder wavelength. This ingenious technique allows astronomers not only to detect the presence of a galaxy, but also to glean valuable information about its properties and surroundings. The intriguing aspect of this research lies in the utilization of this missing wavelength of light to determine not only the presence of a galaxy, but also its distance. The redshift of the missing wavelength provides a crucial clue about how far away the galaxy is situated. By employing this method and analyzing data from the Sloan Digital Sky Survey, SDSS Lopez and their collaborators were able to construct a map of these absorbing galaxies. They found that these galaxies were all positioned at a similar distance from us, indicating their membership in the massive structure known as the Big Ring. It's worth noting that when we visualize the Big Ring in 3 dimensions, it resembles more of a corkscrew shape rather than a traditional ring. However, the most fascinating aspect of this research is that it challenges our current understanding of the universe. According to our prevailing model of the universe, structures like the Big Ring shouldn't exist. This touches upon a fundamental concept in cosmology, the isotropy and homogeneity of the universe. In our best cosmological models, the universe is considered isotropic, meaning it appears the same in all directions, and it's also homogeneous, implying that matter is uniformly distributed throughout the universe. However, on smaller scales, such as within galaxies like the Milky Way, matter is clumped together in the form of stars and gas. Despite these local irregularities, the larger scale structure of the universe is expected to maintain isotropy and homogeneity. The existence of structures like the Big Ring challenges this fundamental principle and prompts a reevaluation of our understanding of the formation and evolution of the entire universe. It's quite a journey through the cosmos. After traveling approximately 2.5 million light-years, you'd reach the next significant concentration of stars, which is the Andromeda Galaxy. But if you continue to zoom out on larger scales, our best understanding of the universe suggests that you shouldn't encounter more substantial clumps or structures beyond a size of about 1.2 billion light-years across. Now, when we examine the Big Ring, we find that its diameter spans 1.3 billion light-years, and its circumference extends to about 4 billion light-years. This measurement technically challenges our current model of the universe. If it were just one colossal megastructure, we might dismiss it as a statistical anomaly or a rare occurrence in the vast cosmic landscape. Perhaps there's an exceptionally long tail in the distribution of large structures in the universe. However, what makes this discovery even more intriguing is the giant arc previously identified by Lopez and collaborators a few years ago. The giant arc is approximately 3 billion light-years long. What's even more remarkable is that both the giant arc and the Big Ring occupy roughly the same region of the sky and are situated at approximately the same distance from us. It takes light around 9 billion years to reach us from these structures, indicating that they coexisted at the same point in the universe's history. The revelation of these immense structures challenges our fundamental understanding of the cosmos and raises intriguing questions about the distribution and formation of such structures on a cosmic scale. This discovery adds to an ever-expanding list of enormous structures that appear to challenge the fundamental principles of cosmology. This list includes the Sloan Great Wall, spanning about 4 billion light-years across, and the largest known structure, the Hercules Corona Borealis, HCB Great Wall, stretching a colossal 10 billion light-years across. While one might consider dismissing one or even two of these megastructures, As random statistical fluctuations, the presence of multiple such structures poses a significant and persistent challenge. This long-standing problem remains without definitive answers, and the recent announcement of the Big Ring at this year's winter meeting serves as a friendly reminder that we still haven't resolved it. Another noteworthy revelation from the meeting came from Gordon and their collaborators, who used the Hubble Space Telescope to capture an image of the galaxy hosting the most distant fast radio burst, FRB, ever detected. This galaxy is located approximately 9 billion light-years away from us. Fast radio bursts, or FRBs, are characterized by very brief yet incredibly powerful bursts of radio light. They release more energy in a single burst than the Sun emits in an entire year, making them exceptionally potent cosmic phenomena. Since the discovery of the first FERB in 2007, we have identified approximately 1,000 of these intriguing events. Fast radio bursts, FRBs, are a fascinating cosmic phenomenon, with some repeating and others remaining enigmatic in their origins. While the exact cause of FRBs is not yet fully understood, there is a growing consensus among researchers that magnetars, a type of neutron star formed from the remnants of a supernova explosion, may be responsible. Magnetars possess an incredibly powerful magnetic field, estimated to be 1 trillion times stronger than Earth's magnetic field. One such burst, designated FB 2022-610A, was initially detected in June 2022 using ASCAP in Australia. Subsequently, the Very Large Telescope VT in Chile turned its gaze in the direction of the burst and identified 3 indistinct clumps of light that it couldn't resolve. This prompted the utilization of the Hubble Space Telescope, as announced in the recent AAS meeting by Gordon and their collaborators. Their research revealed that FB 2022-610A originated from a galaxy within a group of galaxies that all appear to be in the process of merging together. This discovery is particularly intriguing because it raises the possibility that the conditions within such galactic mergers could trigger the occurrence of fast radio bursts. As a result, this research contributes valuable insights to the ongoing theories and discussions surrounding the origins of FRBs. Now, shifting our focus, the AAS meeting naturally generated considerable interest in the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, especially regarding aspects that have posed challenges and questions for researchers. Research conducted by Pandya and their collaborators gained significant attention, even making it to the front page of the New York Times after their presentation at AAS. Their research delved into the 3D shapes of galaxies observed in the early universe using the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. What they discovered was quite remarkable. These early galaxies exhibited strikingly different shapes compared to what we typically encounter in the nearby universe. In the nearby universe, where galaxies have had more time to evolve, we often encounter well-defined spiral shapes that exhibit axisymmetry, meaning they maintain the same form all the way around, akin to flat frisbees. Alternatively, we come across spherical galaxies, which are essentially round and resemble footballs in shape. Rarer still are galaxies that take on spheroidal shapes, but are stretched out into cigar-like forms, or even those classified as triaxial, with distinct radii in 3 different dimensions, similar to the shape of a kiwi or surfboard. However, what Pandya and their collaborators' research revealed is a notable increase in the prevalence of surfboard and cigar-shaped galaxies in the earlier epochs of the universe. The scientific approach employed in this research involves modeling the shapes of observed galaxies and meticulously calculating the lengths of their radii in various dimensions. This investigation sheds new light on the evolving shapes of galaxies over cosmic time and poses intriguing questions about the conditions and processes that led to these diverse forms in the early universe. To unravel the shapes of galaxies scientifically, researchers analyze whether they exhibit axisymmetry, where 2 of their axes are identical, or if they are triaxial, with each of the 3 axes differing in length. This analysis involves constructing a diagram that illustrates the ratio between the lengths of these axes. The diagram serves as a visual representation of what each type of galaxy looks like based on model data. However, the real data collected by the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, provides a fascinating insight into the shapes of galaxies. In this diagram, we observe how galaxies' positions shift as we move from lower redshift, representing nearby galaxies in the nearby universe, to higher redshift, indicating galaxies in the early universe that are much farther away. As we delve into the early universe, the arrangement of galaxies on this diagram undergoes a significant transformation, collectively forming a distinctive banana-shaped pattern. It's this intriguing pattern that has given the research paper its playful moniker. Moreover, researchers have identified some of these unique-shaped galaxies that appear to be more prevalent in the early universe. These galaxies bear a resemblance to cigars or pool noodles, as amusingly described in press releases. While these terms might sound lighthearted, they hold considerable significance. Understanding the shapes of these galaxies is crucial in unraveling the formation and evolution of galaxies in the early universe. This knowledge is instrumental in answering fundamental questions about how the galaxies we observe today came into existence, making this research far more than just a playful exploration of shapes. Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe, live Q, and sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blessovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comment.